Hi everyone, this is Body Illusion. Hi! I haven't talked to you much lately, but I wanted to talk to you. Um, it's been an interesting couple of weeks, months, years. You know how it goes. Life does that. I wanted to let you know that um, I am putting out some shorts and some videos of some crafts and stuff. I mean, I even have pins here I made. But the reason I'm doing that is I needed to get out of my own head, if that makes sense. I needed to get out of my own head. And it was swirling around, and I went, okay, I have to do something. I have to do something. And I have things around my house. Like, I have glitter pins. I have duct tape. You'd be amazed how much colored duct tape I have around my house. It just makes no sense, but I do. I have yarn. I have popsicle sticks. I have dowels. I have things to do projects, to do crafts. And I went, okay, it's time to do that. And take the time and just get away from the world for a little while and enjoy what I used to do. Silly things like that. I used to always do silly things like that. I would just sit in front of the TV and just do things, you know? Like, I never could crochet. Not, I can't do that. For some reason, that just baffles me and amazes me that people can do that. I tried the diamond thing. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I have no patience for it. All I was doing was getting upset at myself, and I went, this is not going to work. So I'm really impressed that people can do that and do it for hours and hours. They say it's very calming, and that's perfect. That's perfect. If it takes you out of this headspace and puts you in a calming situation, go for it. Go for it. I'm just showing you what helps me. And I'm just trying to give you ideas of maybe, things that you used to do or that you used to like to do that you've kind of gone away from, if you pull it back into your life, especially when you need it. and do some of those silly things. Right now it's spring. It's into spring pretty well. So I'm trying to work in the yard. That's kind of difficult because I have to time it around the neighbors. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. But I usually have to time it around the neighbors when they're at work or, stuff like that. So, and it takes a lot. It takes me a lot longer than it used to. But it's just the new me. It's just the new body. I wasn't born this age, My body's been changing for years. So it's just a new change. So I learned to work with it, and I have to get out of my head. And I have to get out of the situation that keeps dragging me down, whatever it may be. And so I come here and I do these little things, and it helps me. The reason I'm doing them is to let you know that you can do silly crafts, silly nothings. I mean, like our beautiful Echo, um, this is how I got started. She was coloring with color crayons. And I went, I can do that. And I started doing that in that little 20 minutes of coloring that picture. I could feel the calmness starting. And I went, I can do this. So that's one reason why I'm doing it, is to let you know that you can do something like that And it helps. It does help. I mean, even if it's just, just getting out of that own space, that circle of, of fight or flight and all that stuff. So just get out of that space and go, just like I come in here. It's completely quiet in here. And I come in here and then I do my craft, whatever it may be, however clumsy it is. And I don't care what it looks like. I show it to you because you understand who I am, but it's not for showing how beautiful it is. It's showing that it can be done. It helps. Just giving you ideas. So that's what it's all about. That's what I'm here for, to talk to you today. I just wanted to let you know that you are worthy, and don't let things around you get you. Today, I'm pretty strong, but you know how that goes. Everybody's on a roller coaster. So, but I wanted to let you know I love you, and I want to thank you. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful doing these things, and I hope you enjoy them. They're not pretty, but again, it got me out of my head, and so that was the point, to give you ideas of what you used to do, or what you can do, or what you have around the house. Because I'm not gonna go buy anything. It's just things I have around the house. And I went, well, I have that, and I have that, and I have this. I could probably do something with that. So, but I think the next thing I want to do is, I think they call it medallia. I think. It's like a God's eye, if anybody knows what a God's eye is. It's like a God's eye, only it's fancier. Yeah. So I think that's the next thing I want to do. I want to do something like that. As I said, I have yarn. I have stuff. So it's just ideas. Just thoughts. Just, it can happen for you too. And it helps. It does help. It helps me. Okay? It helps me. That's all I can tell you. It helps me. And I hope it helps you. It helps you pull out of if you're in a spot, just go into a corner and do your thing, completely different of what you do on a daily. If you live on a computer during work or whatever, if you can, shut it down and go do something else. If you can get that thought, that circle, that spinning thought, shut it down for a minute. Shut it down for a minute, if you can. But I'm here. I love you, and I will always be here. I think I have something going on this weekend. We're gonna give it a try. It's gonna be a lot of people. It's supposed to be a picnic, so we'll see. And if I can do this, I'd love to take you along. It's called, let me see what it's called. I'm praying. It's about that long. Let's see. Oh, it should be right here. Oh, it's called Sober Field Day. And what it is I guess it's a yearly thing around here. And people go there and have a giant picnic and play games and, have a big barbecue and stuff like that. And it's all about sharing and a community and stuff like that. So I'm not sure. I was invited, so I'm not sure if I can do it, but I sure want to try. I want to push my boundaries. So I'm going to keep doing little crafts and things like that to keep my mind as sane as it can be. I think some of it's a lost cause, but as sane as it can be. And I'm gonna see if I can try. And if I do it, I want to bring you along so you can see what's out there. What's out there. And what, with the help of this community, what can be accomplished. Okay? I love you. And don't always think that the bad is around the corner. It's not. It's not. There's sunshine. There's sunshine out there. There is. There is. There is. I'm here to attest to it. But I love you. I love you. Stay strong. Stay beautiful. Stay just the way you are. You're amazing. And I love you. I love you with all my heart. And thank you. Thank you for getting me here. Remember what I always say. Try to make today just a little bit better than yesterday. I love you.